Hey, Wannabe Gamer here with another Top War Hero Spotlight. Today we're going to be talking about some of the strengths, weaknesses, uses, pairings of Blue Fortress Ganso, or as I like to call him, Captain Crunch. Checking out his bio, we see that he was stationed on an uninhabited island where he was bombarded by Dark Legion artillery for 20 days. Unfortunately, some shrapnel did rip off his jaw, but it was later replaced with a prosthetic, and he is now with the Naval Operations Department where he's well known for his command of island defense battles. Checking out his default ability, this is an incredibly strong ability, but it only applies when you're defending your base. But it increases the attack, the damage, and the crit rate of all your Navy units by up to 23.2% at max stats. Now, as most of you may know already, increasing damage is much more important than increasing attack, and since he has both, I would put this guy up against Nimitz or Basil as far as damage output any day of the week. I would not be surprised if he does more. And his exclusive ability is awesome because it increases the percent of all three of those abilities by a certain percent depending on its level, but he's also one of the few heroes that gains an additional ability at exclusive level 3, which is gathering speed. Now, exclusive level 3, 5, 7, and 9, he'll increase your gathering speed by 15, 30, 45, and 60% respectively. So he's a great person to either have on your base defense or just to go out with your farmers. And of course, his strength would be defending your base, but his weakness is obviously offense. Since his ability only applies when you're defending your base, if you send him out on offense, he basically has no default ability. But his other weakness would be Air Force, because you're generally going to have him paired with Navy, so he's going to have a bit tougher time with that, but he is going to make them pay for the attack. But he is a bit of a glass cannon, since all his abilities increase offensive stats, and he also leans on his war much heavier than he leans on his defense. Anybody who gets a few hits in is going to take out Ganso pretty quick, so it's always a good idea to pair him with somebody with a bit of survivability. Now, as far as his pairings, I have a couple favorites here. Please let me know what you like to pair him with, but my main picks would be Dante. When Dante's on defense, his ability applies to all types of units, so he can give you a little bit of HP for that survivability. Katrina would also be a good pick. She does pretty much the same thing, but only for Navy. But those are, of course, slightly harder heroes to get. So if you're looking for one of the purple heroes, my favorite would be Simon. He doesn't give you survivability. It's an attack increase, but he would be the best of the purple heroes as far as your choices. And then my last pairings would, of course, be any of the gathering heroes if you're going to use him for utility. So Kate Curry, Black Widow, or the new Deliar would all be fantastic pairings with him. As far as how to obtain him, he is obtainable through the premium recruiting and the elite recruiting, so he can be obtained early on and ranked up pretty quick, and I highly recommend it. You'll be much better off for it. That's all I have to say about him. Please let me know what you think about him in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Pass me on to some of your other Alliance members. We'd love to make our community just a bit bigger. And as always, have a fantastic day.